Jason.
A lot of concentration, a lot of organization.
World-famous music sensation Taylor Swift pulled off what might be the most heartwarming romantic gesture of the year when she secretly orchestrated an incredible surprise birthday celebration for her beloved fiancé Travis Kelce, transforming what was supposed to be a simple pre-game drink into an unforgettable evening filled with family, love, and pure joy that left the Kansas City Chiefs star absolutely speechless. The elaborate surprise began when Swift flew back from London at lightning speed, racing against time to make it to Kansas City for Travis's 36th birthday celebration before the team's departure to Florida for their upcoming game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, bringing along her entire family, including her parents Scott and Andrea Swift, plus her brother Austin, to join the Kelce clan for this momentous occasion. The mastermind behind the setup was none other than Patrick Mahomes, who had been secretly collaborating with Taylor to ensure the surprise would unfold perfectly, casually inviting Travis for what he described as just a quick drink after the Chiefs' final practice session at the 1587 Prime restaurant, which was conveniently located right in the hotel where the team was staying. When Travis walked through those restaurant doors expecting nothing more than a relaxing beverage with his quarterback, he was instead greeted by the most beautiful sight imaginable. His stunning fiancée Taylor Swift standing there with both families gathered around, holding flickering candles and gorgeous flowers, creating a scene so romantic and cinematic that witnesses described feeling like they were watching a real-life fairy tale unfold before their eyes. The normally confident NFL superstar was completely caught off guard, literally freezing in place as his brain processed the incredible surprise that had been planned for him, and witnesses described how his usual on-field swagger melted away into the sweetest, most bashful grin as he wrapped Taylor in the most tender embrace that perfectly captured their deep connection and love for each other. Together they approached the birthday cake with clasped hands, singing the traditional happy birthday song, while Taylor lovingly wrapped her arm around Travis's waist as the entire room erupted in cheers and applause, creating an atmosphere that perfectly balanced intimate romance with joyful celebration among their closest family members and friends. The evening continued with heartfelt toasts and speeches, starting with head coach Andy Reid, who enthusiastically took on the role of master of ceremonies, delivering a speech that celebrated Travis's exceptional performance on the field while also playfully roasting some of his legendary off-field antics, getting everyone laughing with his perfectly timed observations about the birthday boy's personality. Patrick Mahomes stepped up next to deliver his own brand of good-natured ribbing, joking about how Travis better hope Taylor doesn't start scheduling halftime choreography routines for him and playfully warning his teammate that everyone knows who really controls the music playlist in their relationship, drawing roars of laughter from the assembled guests. Jason Kelce delivered his signature combination of brotherly love and merciless teasing. And just when Travis was preparing to give what promised to be a deeply emotional and heartfelt thank you speech to everyone, Jason perfectly interrupted with his hilarious one-liner asking if it was an annoying day, completely breaking the tension and sending the entire room into fits of laughter. Don't miss any more exclusive celebrity love stories. Hit that subscribe button now. The celebration also featured incredibly touching moments when Taylor took the microphone and delivered what sources described as one of the most genuine and heartfelt speeches anyone had ever heard, thanking Travis for his unwavering support and constant presence during both triumphant victories and challenging seasons, while also expressing her deep gratitude to her father Scott Swift for giving his blessing for their engagement proposal. Her voice became noticeably softer and more emotional when she spoke about the actual proposal moment, and the entire room of teammates and family members cheered the memory as if they were celebrating a championship victory, showing how completely this tight-knit group has embraced and supported their beautiful relationship. Sources emphasize that Taylor's words felt deeply personal and authentic rather than performative, describing how she expressed appreciation for the way Travis consistently shows up not just for her, but for his family and his team, creating a moment where everyone present could feel the genuine love and gratitude emanating from her words. The party atmosphere was further enhanced by the seamless mixing of Taylor's close personal friends with Brittany Mahomes and the extended Kelce inner circle, making the entire celebration feel like a massive family reunion filled with warmth, laughter, and genuine affection between all the different groups. Multiple guests later shared with reporters that they had never witnessed Travis looking so completely relaxed and at ease. His characteristic wide grin focused entirely on enjoying jokes and stories rather than analyzing football plays or discussing upcoming games, showing a side of him that only his closest loved ones typically get to see. The festivities continued long into the evening with an endless stream of heartwarming toasts, hilarious stories, and the kind of playful teasing that can only happen between teammates and brothers who have shared countless experiences together on and off the field. Jason Kelce and Andy Reid engaged in an entertaining back-and-forth exchange over a shared anecdote about early morning practice sessions, while Patrick Mahomes performed an exaggerated theatrical reenactment of one of Travis's most memorable touchdown celebrations that had everyone groaning and laughing at his over-the-top performance. Despite the high-profile celebrity status of the main participants, the entire event maintained an intimate and private atmosphere with security personnel and restaurant staff working diligently to keep everything low-key and personal, with no staged photo opportunities or public social media posts, reflecting the couple's intentional commitment to savoring their most precious moments away from the public eye. Taylor's extravagant gift-giving campaign extended far beyond the surprise party itself, as reports emerged detailing her unprecedented shopping spree that transformed Travis's mansion into what was described as a magnificent castle complete with elaborate decorations, bespoke floral installations, custom lighting arrangements, and carefully curated displays of memorabilia that celebrated both his NFL achievements and her musical career. The luxury gift collection reportedly included an extensive array of high-end items ranging from Louis Vuitton sunglasses and designer handbags to an incredible collection of 12 Rolex watches valued at over $6 million. Those sources suggested some of these timepieces were intended as thank-you gifts for various people in Travis's inner circle rather than all being personal presents for him alone. The most jaw-dropping surprise was the delivery of an Aston Martin Valkyrie Spider worth more than $4 million, an ultra-exclusive hypercar that places Travis among the extremely limited group of owners worldwide who possess one of these aerodynamic masterpieces that are designed more like professional racing vehicles than everyday city transportation. Beyond the material extravagance, Taylor's attention to meaningful details shone through in her selection of football-themed keepsakes, vintage memorabilia, specially commissioned artwork, and music-inspired gifts including rare vinyl records, a custom acoustic guitar with a private message beautifully inlaid, and a specially created playlist booklet that those close to the couple describe as a carefully curated musical soundtrack chronicling their entire romantic journey together. If you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news and relationship updates, make sure you subscribe right now. Travis had previously discussed his complicated relationship with birthday celebrations during his podcast appearances, admitting that historically his birthday games had not gone particularly well and describing his October 5th birthday as simply an annoying day that he would rather not focus on, preferring instead to celebrate achievements as a team rather than drawing individual attention to himself. His brother Jason expressed similar feelings about birthday celebrations, though both brothers acknowledged that certain milestone birthdays like turning 40 might be worth making a bigger fuss over, while Travis's 36th birthday fell into that awkward middle ground of not being numerologically significant enough to warrant major fanfare. However, they discovered during their podcast research that in numerology, the number 36 can symbolize celestial authority, particularly in Chinese philosophical traditions, and is considered a sign from angels and ascended masters indicating that one's actions in manifesting material needs are divinely guided, suggesting that Travis might be destined for an exceptional game performance. As a Libra, according to astrological classifications, Travis theoretically should dislike conflict and thrive in partnerships while having a strong appreciation for beauty, though he honestly admitted that he actually enjoys conflict and seems to attract it like a magnet, making him perhaps not the most typical representative of his supposed zodiac characteristics. The celebration timing was particularly significant since it occurred just before Travis and the team had to travel to Jacksonville for their Monday Night Football matchup against the Jaguars. But Taylor was absolutely determined to be there at Everbank Stadium, cheering him on from the stands, ensuring that even though his actual birthday weekend required him to play an away game, she would make certain he had the most supportive and loving experience possible both during their private